What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're in Sri Lanka today. Kalomina. Happy February. And this is just gonna be, let me show you guys what my new YouTube video structure is. So first off, we're going to do a Bible verse of the day, then an overview of the video, live trade, if I take one, back testing trades, then the ending. So let's just get straight into it. I'll show you guys Sri Lanka when it's day, because it's Sunday night right now, and I just want to get this video done before this week so I can get to trading and work and locked in. Okay, so the verse of the day is James 1 verse 2 to 3, which says, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow." And today I'm going to be going over two live trades that we took, two losses unfortunately. Took them a while back, the 28th and 29th. I hope you don't mind some background audio. Staying in a little Airbnb type thing, but let's go straight into the video. So here is the 4-hour chart. As you can see, it's pretty bullish when we took these two trades, and we took longs, so it's quite unfortunate that we lost them. There's monkeys in these trees, guys, and I'm pretty scared. I'm not gonna but let's go over the 30 minutes. So the 4 hours are super bullish. If I die in this video, as you can see, we took a long here and then it swept our stop loss and went up later, but this session was actually just a retracement. Should have identified that on the 4 hour, which was our first loss, and our second loss here we longed again. Also should have shorted because we kind of longed at the top, head and shoulders type pattern kind of thing. And yeah, let me just go over it on the chart. So on the sheet, so the first one was a 1.9% loss, so was the second one. The 4 hour was bullish and the 30-minute was bullish. I said not the best trade. We got our bias wrong. They retraced in a bearish direction. We should have shorted for the retrace. We got our bias wrong. Also, the liquidity sweep as our 5-minute confluence was not very strong. Usually I'd like a fair value gap or inverse fair value gap, and a liquidity sweep would be extra confluence, but relying solely on that as well as a 5-minute break of structure is not very strong confluence. So we entered off of that on a 5-minute break of structure. The next trade was also, I said the 4 hour was bullish, but it needed a retracement. So the same with the 30-minute was bullish and needed a retracement, so we should have shorted instead. I said this was a bad trade. We longed instead of shorting the peak again. We should have shorted during New York session. That's when the most gains would have been met. But we got our bias wrong. We entered on a 5-minute inverse fair value gap, break of structure, and a liquidity sweep. So let me show you guys that on the charts if I can find it. There we go. If you can scroll that far back. Okay, so for the first trade, as you can see right over here. Also, I'm on my laptop, not old laptop, just my laptop. So it's a bit slower than my computer. As you can see, we longed instead of shorting based off of this break of structure and fib levels, which are also a little bit more unfamiliar with me, and I would say is better for determining higher time frame bias. So let me add that in actually. Also, the liquidity sweep was confluence, which is not liquidity was confluence, as well as fib retrace levels, which are better for determining higher time frame trends. Yeah, not as an entry confluence, but if you have a very strong bias, then you can use these lower confluence, lower strength confluences as your entry confirmations. So as you can see, we entered on a break of structure right here, liquidity sweep, and we longed instead of shorting. Okay, next trade, almost done, guys. As you can see here, we longed once again off of these lows being interacted with. We entered off of this candle's break of structure, as well as the liquidity sweep and this inverse fair value gap, and we almost hit our take profit, but then it swept us into stop loss, which is unfortunate. But as I'm saying, these trades, I think I lost because of bias, incorrectationities. So on that note, why don't we delete everything on the chart right here, start fresh, and have a look, a zoomed out look for what I think the price will do next week. So as everyone knows, everything's been dipping, crashing lately, and on the daily chart, this is a beautiful retracement in my opinion. I would love to see it come down a little bit, like just down to here, maybe to this wick, because it's low high, but I think it's going to go up this week because gold is just always bullish, even though the 4 hours in a pretty bearish, low high, low high, a lower low, a lower high, and then what's next? A lower low. But also if you look here, high, 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 low, what's next? High, high. So I'm taking the bullish side of this, and I will be longing tomorrow and this week if I get the opportunity to. We didn't backtest any trades. As I said, these trades were taken a while ago on the 28th and 29th of January, and it's currently the 8th of Feb. So here it is on MetaTrader, if you guys want to see that. The first one was here, we longed instead of shorting, a tiny little move here, and the second one we longed instead of shorting, and this could have been insane profits, guys. Look at that. But let's go, there's history and the exact amounts are here. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. I'll upload. Oh, also I rebranded my my YouTube channel. It's called No Days Off now. I've never mentioned the name, I think, unless I rebranded it to Demi Trades. But it's called No Days Off because that's how I want to live my life, live my faith, and live my trading journey. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow because we take no days off.